Good morning, guys. So this is the pre-market prep for Tuesday, February 28th, 2023. So you can see that we are back in yesterday's trading range, so we didn't have too much movement in pre-market. You can see that what's interesting in pre-market was we still respected the zone that we had, not just from yesterday, but this zone stems all the way back from Wednesday's low of day. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my 15-minute chart, and then I'm going to draw in my zones. So you can see yesterday's zone, we still fell within Wednesday's zone, but we did make a slight low past that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust this zone to encompass yesterday's low of day. So I'm going to unlock the chart, and then I'm just going to drag it a little bit further down so that I can grab the low of day from yesterday as well. So there's that zone, and then I need my high of day zone, which again, same thing, we did not make it past the high of day zone that we drew from Wednesday. So Wednesday, what's interesting is Wednesday's price action was respected on both the high and low ends of the day yesterday. So you can see that it was almost similar, trading anyway, like almost similar price movement. So regardless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unlock this zone, and then I'm going to expand it slightly to the upside to encompass that top wick. So there we go. And then I'm going to lock that zone in, and that's really all I need to do. We already have zones to the upside and the downside. I'm going to go back to my 5-minute chart and then see, because we are trading in the same range as yesterday, we could potentially get some chops. So what I'm looking to do is I'm going to look and kind of mark some intraday supports and resistances in between key levels to give us some more potential scalp targets. So you see I already have one drawn from yesterday. I kept it from yesterday, which is where the level was tapped multiple times and served as a strong support, and then subsequently a strong resistance. And then this was a yellow line on yesterday's chart, but I converted it into a gray line. I only had it as a yellow line to emphasize the importance of it yesterday. And then of course I have this line right here where you can see we wicked down and had a huge increase in buying pressure there, so that's an important level. It was also respected many times afterwards, you can see here. So those are my levels there, so I have some gray levels here in between my fib and my key level. And then to the upside, I do have this slight gap here, so what I can do is I can look for some potential things there. So we did have a pre-market high yesterday, you can see off of that wick, so I could draw that as a zone, or sorry, as a level, so I'll lock that in as a level. And then again, you can see that this was a nice pivot point, so we hit a high here and then we had a sell-off, so I can draw that as another yellow or gray line there. I make some mistakes, it's just woke up here, but yeah, there we go. So that's good enough. You could do one more right there, but this is a lot. This may be too many scalp targets for most people. So I'll keep what I have. So there you go, guys. So now we have some targets to the upside and to the downside. If we do make it past 396 here, what I can do is I can do the same thing. I can go down here. I can look and see, okay, what levels did we have that could potentially be some strong supports and resistances, and then I can do that same thing and I can draw in those intraday levels, and they may be respected on this time frame as well. So there you go, guys. There is the pre-market prep.